Morning, everyone. Hope everyone's well on this Saturday morning. The working week has finished for most of you, and now you get your time to relax on this Saturday and tomorrow, Sunday. Big up to everyone who's done their working week as such, and big up to everyone who's got through the week without even going to work. Just getting through the week. It's a milestone. So morning to everyone. Big up to Nige for sending you all over. Really appreciate you, Nige. Hope you're well this morning. Weather report, same as it was. Overcast, lots of rain. We've had, I don't think it's actually raining at the moment, but it don't look the best out there, I've got to say. But yeah, morning to all of you. I'm listening to Nige talking to you all a little while ago, and the Vuskovic, the Vuskovic paper talk goes on. But like Nige said, what do you lot think? Do you know what I mean? It's I'm of the thing that if the kid don't want to be here and he don't want to play for Tottenham, just sell him and get what you can for him. But that's just me, because I don't want anyone at Tottenham that, you know, I know football's changed, but that don't want to be here as such, and it's just a paycheck. You know, I want players to come to Spurs that have been sold the project as such. They've been told the plan. They've been told how important they are, and that they need to be there, and we want them there. And if he don't want to be here because he wants to play first team football and he's not prepared to fight for his place, or the RDZ don't want him at the moment because he's got his centre backs, it is what it is. We're just the fans. Let them get on with it, and we'll have what we've got at the beginning of the season. So big up to all of you. Hope you're well this morning. Let's say a few hellos to a few people. Big up, Rodders. Big up to you, Rodders. Hope you're well this morning, mate. First one in. It's, as usual, says big up to all. Come on, you Spurs. Land out. And that's another subject we're going to get on. DOF talk this morning. But as everyone knows, Lang is still in charge. What's his name? Sebastian Corel or Kiel, as sorry if I butchered that, has turned us down. I think we've got to go and find a DOF that aligns with De Zerbi, whoever that might be, and get them out of wherever they are and get them to Tottenham, because you know, everyone's saying De Zerbi's got this. What's the word again? The overall pull of everything, you know, the transfers and what he wants, and they're going to back him and this, that, and the other. Well, if you got DOF in that aligned with him, at least the work could be shared a little bit, wouldn't it? And we'd have two people that might actually know what they're talking about where football's concerned. It's quite obvious that Johan Lang's a bell end, right? So just sorry to, you know, there's no point beating about the bush, is there? Absolute weapon of a bloke as far as football's concerned. He's probably a nice guy outside of football, but where football's concerned, I don't know what we're doing here. And yeah, I just think it's time that there's someone out there, right, that aligns with how De Zerbi wants to work, right? So if we're not going to do it the proper way and get people involved in the football club at that level above the football, and they're going to keep running it like they are, we know what the outcome's going to be. But, you know, at least try and get him a DOF in that thinks the same way as he does. You know, you can't leave it all to the manager. He can't do everything. And it's up to them to sort it out at the end of the day. You know, Arsenal have done it. Man U have done it. Why can't it be done? You know, these people are out there. They've just got the problem is that have the people upstairs got the knowledge to go and find these people, to correct people? You know, this is another problem, isn't it? But yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? What can you do? Big up to Pete. Morning, Pete. Hope you well. Sheriff might join us, mate. He got in at I think it was about 10 to 4 this morning, maybe, from work. So I know he's a kip. He said if he wakes up during the stream, he'll jump on. So we'll see how that turns out. But I've no doubt he'll be with us tomorrow morning for a chat. So yeah, he's all right as far as I know, Pete. He's all good. Paige is in. Morning to Paigey. Hope you're well this morning, Paigey. Big up to you. And smash that like button and subscribe. And I know you love him, Paigey, but we want Harry Kane back. Please. If you could just help us out, Paigey. You know, we want Harry Kane back to cover up some cracks while we sort ourselves out. I know you're going to say no, Paige, but what can you do? Morning to Scotty Colliver. Hope you're well, Scott, this morning. Big up to you. Big up to you, mate. And Razzle's in. Big up to Razzle. Hope you're well, Razzle, this morning. Morning to you. Tom Kingham's in. Big up to Tom. Big up and good morning, he says. Well, I had the grandkids stay last night, or 2 of them anyway. So the two of the little ones. So it was carnage in here last night, to be fair. And if I could show you, I'm not going to, but if I could show you the kitchen, the front room, it's been destroyed, as they say. So the missus has just took them over the road. It's, I want to go shop. You know how it is. So the missus has took them out for a little while. Get a bit of fresh air. Bless them. Big up to you, Tom. Well, Tom, a few shorts will be out there. It might be a few short videos, and you never know, Tom. You never know. There might be the odd live. Who knows, Tom? Who knows? But make sure you got your notification bell with, because I'm sure there'll be a little bit coming towards the channel. And if we are going to do a live for a bit, make sure you got all your bells on so you don't miss it. And Razzle says as well, smash a like on your way in. Absolutely. It's only a week, Tom. You can do without us for a week, can't you? Hey? Big up, Tom. Wembers is in. Morning to Wembers, YouTube's member. Morning, boys, and all in the chat. As I've said before, nothing in terms of incompetence, idiocy, complacency, and penny pinching would surprise me when it comes to Enoch and Dumb and Dumber, Lang, and Vinay. Vinay's all quiet, isn't he? Well, so's Lang, to be honest with you. But it is what it is at the end of the day. Jimmy's in. Morning to Jimmy. Big up and good morning, boys, and chat from a cloudy and cool northwest, just like it is where I am, Jim. And Sheriff's turned up. It looks like he's had a late one, and by the look of it, I think he's been telling Porkies that he's been to work, because he seems to have 4 birds behind him as his back screen. So, Sheriff, I think you were busy last night.
Yes, and you know we were messing about, and you know I had this from running the pub. And guess who forgot to change it when he switched his computer on? Hang on a minute.
So there you go, boys and girls.
That's the Bangles, mate. You know exactly who that is. There you go. There you go.
Morning, Sheriff. How are you, mate?
Tired.
Little kip this afternoon, maybe. Hey, a little hour shutter later on, maybe.
Straight after this show, I reckon, mate.
Straight after. He's normally wandering into town, people, for a finker on a Saturday morning after, the old coffee. Yeah. On a Saturday morning after the show, he's like, little finker, wander around town, all that sort of thing. But he's going to go back to bed this morning.
If ever anyone's in my area and they want a coffee, go to Finker.
There you go.
They got 4 shops. They're an independent coffee, but they do grade A coffee, like the Kaufman. Let's get that in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're in London and you want a coffee, get over to Ben's.
There you go. How are you this morning, Sheriff? Anyway, apart from being tired, how was work last night? And I think you thought you might get home a bit earlier than you did, didn't you?
Yeah, I was hoping they were going to. Well, who was in? But the whole road was shut, mate. So all we had to do is shut a section of the road down by Bridport again. If Rob Belcher's in it.
Oh yeah, I'm down by Rob. Yeah.
Yeah, I do apologise. Rob. That was partly me that shut that road last night. If you were trying to get that way,
It was the Sheriff, Rob.
no, it's not just solely me. I'll be honest, it's not me. It's Highways England that shut the road.
Well, you know, you're involved though, Sheriff.
Yeah, I just got to stick the cones out and the road close signs and all that stuff.
You're the main man when it comes to that, mate. At the end of the day, you know, they might instruct it, but the people that are in their cars just see the Sheriff shutting the road. So you got to remember, see.
And then they normally lean out the window, shout and swear at me.
Yeah.
And I say, well, go back there, mate. There's a diversion.
Yeah, go that way. There you go. You can't drive through here, mate.
No, definitely not. No,
Absolutely.
Definitely not.
Good
it's dangerous, mate. Do you know, this is true story, we ain't even got a let blues and twos through.
Oh, really?
Nope.
Well, that's interesting. So, like, he could come up, sirens are blazing, and you'd go running to the front of the old thingy, going that way.
Yeah,
no,
sorry, mate. No, it's
here.
dangerous, mate. Yeah. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
There could be a hole across the road. There could be lorries in the road. Whatever they're doing, because from where we were, or on most of them, you can't even see what's going on, mate. It's normally right over the hill or
around the corner or whatever.
You don't let them down there, mate. The only time they're allowed through is if they get escorted through the site, because there's normally a spare van floating about.
Got you. Yeah,
and if residents live in that area, they get escorted through. You know, it's 10 miles an hour, hazards on.
Yeah.
You know, because you never know what's down there. There could be a hole. It could be anything. It could be anything. I know last night, mate, they were putting barrier in.
Yeah.
And so the lorries was right across the road.
You never know what you could find down some of them old Sheriff, dear, to be honest with you.
Well, not really, mate. There could be anything down there.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's our job to protect the workforce that's in there working.
Absolutely, Sheriff.
Yeah. So it is what it is, I'm afraid. And you ain't got to let blues and twos through.
Yeah, good. There you go.
Anyway, big up, chat. I'm sorry about all this. I've only just got
That's all right. Yeah, it's all part of the show, Sheriff. It was really weird, actually, because literally before you clicked on, I was just talking about you.
Oh, was you?
Yeah, saying that you've been on nights, and I had a text that you got in at 4-ish, and you'd try and join us if you was awake. And lo and behold, just as I finished saying that, your picture appeared.
There you go.
There you go.
And the Bangles scene. And so I wasn't really at work last night. I was out on the.
Well, you know, it's that sixth. What's it called? Is it called a sixth sense or a sixth sense?
Sixth sense, isn't it?
Yeah. That's what it is. I knew.
When you know something's going to happen, and it does.
Yeah.
There
you go. What can I say? Morning, Drula. Hope you're well this morning. Hope you're well, Drula. Big up to you.
I'm sorry, but have I missed Kate's hug?
Kate's not in yet. I'm very disappointed. I'm no doubt she'll turn up at some stage. She might be busy. I know she's got a lot on with the old bathroom at home, isn't she?
Oh, is it?
She's having her bathroom done at home, and it's.
I wonder why I couldn't see nothing. I had the bloody wrong glasses on. I'm having a mare, mate.
She's had a bit of a disaster, I think, old Kate. So perhaps that's why she's not about this morning.
I had the wrong glasses on.
Paigey says, "Yep, absolutely, Paige. Finally, the weekend and a week off work. Absolutely, Paigey. Well, and you've got a week off as well, Paige.
That's nice.
There you go.
Well, I will inform you, mate. I got to go to work Monday.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh,
disaster, dear. Mate. I wasn't bothered.
Oh no, Sheriff.
But they did say to me, "There's some work Monday if you want it." And I was like, I was umming and I said, "Yeah, go on then."
It's not night shift, is it?
No. If it was night shift, I'd have said.
Well, you
I'd
could have just gone to work and drove straight to the airport, couldn't you? At least you'd
Oh
be
yeah,
up.
really? Yeah. Oh, by the way, you're in Trowbridge on nights. That's
Yeah.
all right. Just stick your thing and pick Nige up.
So you're doing days Monday, yeah?
Yes.
You're doing
Hopefully
a day
half
shift
a
on
day.
Monday.
Hopefully
Right.
half a day and go.
Well, I'll keep the ship afloat, Sheriff. Don't worry.
I know. Look, mate. I know if I'm not going to be here. The ship is in very sturdy hands. Sail it through the rocky waters.
The rocky,
I know, mate.
As we go through the channel amongst the boats.
Well, yeah. There we go. I know if I'm not here, mate, because I know you can start it, you can stop it. I haven't got to do anything.
Waffle in between the starting and the stopping.
I know the ship. All I know is the captain of the ship will steer it through.
Oh,
steer it through the rough waters.
Lovely to hear, Sheriff. Even though
well, it is. It's the truth, mate.
But you know, Pagey, hope you have a lovely week off work.
Yes,
we won't chat, Pagey, really, not unless we do a live and you catch it, because after Monday, as you well know, we're up for a week. Unlike Spurs doing it.
Well, and we're seeing England, so we'll see which way they go.
Yeah, we'll see which way that goes. Yeah. As Luka Vuskovic, as the performance of his life against Harry Kane on whenever it is, Wednesday. You can imagine.
Yeah, Wednesday night, isn't it?
Wednesday, yeah. Mind you, might not
have you done another report yet?
I just did that before you come on, but obviously we'd like to know what it's like where you are, Sheriff.
Beautiful.
Oh,
the sun is out. The sky is blue. There's not a lot for me to do. I know that's not the song, but I just made it up.
There you go.
No, but it is lovely
from the Sheriff,
lovely
as well.
And it was quite warm last night as well when I was working.
You know what? It's overcast and horrible here. We had loads of rain again last night. Loads of it. Man. It's going to end up being flooded out up that allotment, you know, because it's on a slope like that from top to bottom. So all the water just runs down, and we're on the bottom ones.
Oh, so the ones up from you, it's you at the bottom. Oh my goodness, mate.
Yeah, we're at the bottom. So all their rainwater, a lot of it we get run down, and then obviously the paths at the bottom. You know, the bridle path or whatever you call it's at the bottom of the our allotment, and they've been moaning that the path's been getting flooded down there. I don't know what we can do about it at the end of the day. Well, I can't stop the rain falling out the air, can I?
If Danny's in the chat, it'll be my fault.
Well, yeah. So I might have to dig out some what do you call it? Down the bottom down there somewhere, and
like a trench or something.
Trenchy things, yeah.
Well, what should you mess about with? That's not your job.
Well, I'm just trying to
help them out. Yeah,
help the situation out a little bit, maybe. Yeah, that's all.
Neighbourly.
It's not that, Sheriff. Considering it's just an allotment of peace and quiet, and people just growing their vegetables and flowers, and older people chilling, the council make it a big deal, mate. It's a massive deal. Instead of sorting out a lot of the other shit that's going on in the world, they're worried about a bit of water going on a path.
Do
you know what I mean?
You say it's a bridle path?
I don't know. It's a bridle path or
so is there horses up that way? Because you're not really anywhere near the countryside, are you?
Oh yeah, we are. Yeah. Even though it sounds like we're down the road from Oldham town centre, but we can literally drive up the way we go to our allotment, which is a mile away, and it's just fields. It's just
fields. It's very much like where I live, then.
Yeah.
Because where I live is
up there, and the odd.
If I go a mile from my house, mate, I'm out in the countryside.
Yeah, it's quite similar. If you go up that way, you know, it's still built up a little bit, and then you sort of get up there, and where our allotment is, it's almost on an housing estate, and then down the bottom, where I'm talking about the water and the path, there's a school down there.
Yeah.
Right. So a lot of the kids use this path coming out of school, going whichever way they go home. Yeah, do you know what I mean? And where we've had all this rain, the old council's been on it like a car bonnet. Obviously, some of the someone's complained, whether it's from someone from the school or
someone going home with muddy clothes.
Whatever, yeah. So you can only do what you can do, Sheriff, at the end of the day, can't you?
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. Like I say, I can't stop the water falling out of the sky.
Yeah. Well, if I walk a mile in that direction to the top of my town, straight out the front window, go to the highest bit of my town, you can look over the Somerset levels, sort of. You can see some of them, and you can see Glastonbury Tor and all that, where the Glastonbury Festival is. I can hear that. I can hear that from my town when it's on.
Oh, don't get me wrong. You know that where I'm talking about, we're turning to the turning where you go to the allotment. But if you carried on up that road about 3/4 of a mile, it just sort of leads you out to open countryside. Do you know what I mean? It's beautiful. Some of the views are stunning, especially on a nice day.
Yeah, to be honest, I've always been quite thankful that I live where I live, because we're like right by the countryside. 2 minutes in the motor and you're out in nothingness, farming land.
Yeah. See, that's the other thing as well. Where we live, we're quite high up. Oldham's one of the highest places in the country, believe it or not.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and so you haven't got to go too much further up to sort of be
on the top.
On the top of it, you know, just up on the motorway out there. You go up towards Huddersfield, and there's a sign up there somewhere that says it's the highest motorway point in England.
Oh, is it? I'd have thought that would have been in Scotland or something.
Yeah, well, there you go. I don't know about Scotland as well. It's where it says England.
Oh, in England. All right.
But yeah, that's only up the road there, up a few miles up the road up there. But yeah, there you go. Got off subject a little bit there. Big up, Razzle. Morning to you, mate.
Big up,
well. Sunshine in Kent, he says. Lovely.
Hayden's sunshine here as well, mate.
Big up, Hayden. As long as some of you have got the sunshine, that is the main thing.
It's meant to be nice here. It's meant to be nice here the whole weekend.
I think your weather is going to creep up to us as the day goes on today and tomorrow. And I think it starts warming up again tomorrow up here. So it's meant to be nice next week as well, apparently, the weather was saying.
Yeah, typical, isn't it? Because whenever you go on holiday, you want it to be throwing it down here.
Yeah, well, it'll be hotter there than it is here. There you go. That's all I can say, Sheriff. That's all I can say.
Well, I've already looked on the weather app, mate, all next week. Sunshine every day.
Oh, yeah.
And 29.
Yeah, take your factor 30. That's all I can say. Big up to Hayden. Mario's in. Morning to Mario. Well done, Poch. Convincing win for the USA.
I wish I'd watched that last night because I got ITV on my phone and I didn't watch it. I forgot.
I can't believe you didn't watch your main man's team, mate.
I know. What a letdown. What a letdown. Canada drew as well, didn't they?
Yeah, the amount you bang on about him. Do you know what? I was because I went online with Dan last night on Dan List.
Oh, did you?
Finished till gone midnight. Yeah. And we was having a good old chat, chinwag on there, and I was sitting here afterwards, and someone was saying about USA and Paraguay, and I thought he'll be watching that because it's Poch. If he's got 10 minutes and he's sitting down, he'll have that on just to see a glimpse of his hero. And then you've come on this morning. I
didn't watch it. Yeah, and you remember what I said? Because who did they play? Panama, wasn't it? Paraguay. I know that they're probably not a highly ranked team, are they?
No, not particularly. But neither USA.
Apparently, America played really well.
Apparently so.
You remember what I told you about in the next 10 World Cups? I can see America winning one.
In the next 10?
In the next 10 World Cups, so that's 40 years.
In the next 40 years?
I can see America winning one because of the population size and the growth of the football in that country.
Yeah.
Because allegedly it's massive, football in America now.
Allegedly. I haven't been out there for a long time.
Well, no, I ain't been out there since 2000.
I ain't got a Scooby, mate. Like I said yesterday, when I was going over there, which was 20 years ago now, it was still all NFL baseball. Don't get me wrong, people were playing football. You know, you'd see people knocking a ball about, but a lot of clueless people as far as football are concerned.
When I went to New York, when we was on the way into Manhattan from like JFK, you go past like you know the classic scene you see on the telly where there's like a cage and they got a basketball court and
yeah,
it was like that. That's all you saw was basketball courts. On the way in, you come in through Queens, don't you, from JFK Airport, and that's all you could see. We went past loads of basketball courts, and there was like kids and teenagers, like bouncing a ball about doing what they do with basketball. I don't understand it. So
yeah. Well, like I say, it is what it is. You're probably right, Mark. Like I say, it's 20 years since I took much interest in.
Well, the MLS is getting big over there now.
Yeah,
a lot of their games are like they're well attended. You know, it's not just like three people and a dog turn up.
Fair play.
You know, they're quite well attended, and football's like, you know, it's becoming quite popular over there.
Yeah, well, they've got.
I'm not saying it's going to overtake like NFL or nothing.
Yeah, they've got enough people over there to support football and people to get into football. Like you say, it's a massive amount of people live in that country.
Massive populace over
there. Yeah. Big up to you, Mario. Morning to you.
Big up, Mario.
Nige is in as well,
or was
in, or on his way to his job, or
wherever. Did he do a breakfast?
He certainly did.
Oh, did he? Sorry, Nige. I'll give it a like after the show.
There you go. Nige, just so you know, your best mate is. I've already liked it.
Hang on a minute, I was asleep.
He could have liked it before he went asleep, Nige. But you know how it is. Nige.
Can't get the staff, can you?
Just can't get the staff, Nige.
No.
Yeah, he stole my line as well, Nige. There. Big up to you, Nige. Morning to you, mate. Claire's in. Big up to Claire. Morning to you. Corey's in. Morning to Corey. Hope you're well, Corey, this morning. Big up to you. Marianne's in. YouTube member, by the way.
Original YouTube member.
Good morning, Cookie. And all in the chat. The sheriff's here as well.
I am now.
Marianne. Hope all is well. Yep.
This was 24 minutes ago.
Well, there you go. You see?
A normal show then.
To give him his flowers, people, I've got to say, last night after the show, he did say, depending on what time I get in, I'll cut. If I wake up and the show's on, I'll jump on. And he did, to be fair. So
literally, mate, I've rushed out of bed. I've took 2 tablets that I got to take anyway. You might see me sneak me what's the one for cholesterol?
Yeah, go on anyway.
You might see one of them cholesterol tablets being took in a minute, and that's it.
That's it. See, I ain't even washed his face.
Statin,
yeah. No. I ain't even washed his face, and he's just dived on.
No, hang on a minute. I ain't that much of a caveman, man.
Oh well, I'm just saying you never mentioned it, so I thought he's actually literally got up, run to the kitchen, got 2 pills, gone like that, got them down his throat, run to the computer, and he's on.
It's not quite like that, mate. I'd make a cup of tea as well.
Oh,
you'll get priorities correct in like. I mean, you know what it is, mate. Get up, water around your face, brush, clean teeth, and next thing, kettle.
Well, I do it the other way around actually. What I do is when I wake up and I'm ready for my cup of tea or coffee, whatever it'll be, I'll go and put the kettle on, then come out, sort me mush out. Not that you'd know, but sort me mush out, clean my teeth and all that. By the time I've done that and walked back in the kitchen, the kettle's just finished boiling.
Well, my excuse for not doing that, mate, is the bathroom's upstairs.
Well,
see, it says walking up. So I can't. Well, I'm getting a stanner soon, mate, to get me out there.
I'm on the ground floor, mate. So I'm all on one level. I'm really glad, really. But Stairs and me don't really go together much
Nor
very
me.
more. My balance is awful, mate.
Well, let's open our apartment. No, I believe we might have to go. Hopefully, there's a lift, mate.
It'll be all right. No, I don't mind. I'm all right going, it's like for a week. I'm talking about permanently. Do you
No,
know
I'm
what
on
I
about
mean?
myself, mate.
If I had stairs all the time, I'd
No,
be
I'm
in
on
trouble.
about myself, mate. I'm not stumbling up them steps every night.
Well, yeah.
I'm not
yeah.
breaking my leg.
We'll see. We'll see. If it's on the 3rd floor or something like that, it might have a lift. It might have. You never know.
When the house full flex in, mate, I got no chance of walking up there.
This is it. This is the problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
Morning to you, Marianne. Hope you're well. F. Sanks in. Morning to you, F. Sank.
Morning. Big up.
Don't you start, Razzle. Don't you start. I've already been searching for the mankini for Sheriff.
You found it?
Not yet. Lucky for you. But I'm still looking. It's about somewhere, right? And Sheriff, you never know. For a thumbnail picture, might get in the mankini. Who knows?
What do you mean I gotta wear it? It's a waste of time, mate. If the sun's out, it'll go straight through me. Because even if I gotta go for an X-ray, mate, they'll just hold me up to the light.
You and your X-ray thing, honest. Big up, Razzle. This is so wrong.
Well, hang on.
Hang on. I'm looking, mate. I'm looking.
No,
Bear with me a sec. Jimmy says the window opens Monday and we still have no DOF. I was talking about that before you come on as well. Nigel was talking about Vuskovic this morning and what did people think? Is 30 million, should it be more? All that sort, all the stuff surround. So I went on a different thingy this morning of we were talking last night about this Sebastian Keel has turned us down as to become a DOF.
Was that the DOF? That's the DOF, man. That was he the one from Brighton?
No, he was the bloke from that used to be Dortmund, I think.
Oh yes, yeah.
So anyway, he had turned us down. Well, my thing is on it, and I go back, if you like, to the Potts days, right, where nothing would have been if you actually work it out now, apart from Levy being here and a load of the board being changed and the people that are running the club upstairs. If you work it out, right, it's just madness. It just works out to be madness because this lot upstairs haven't got a Scooby about what they're doing, right? Yeah. The DOF, right, when Poch was here, he had Paul Mitchell. Right? Well, the way I look at it is, Mark, is that everyone's saying about De Zerbi and he's going to have all the pressure on him. The club are saying, we're going to let you make decisions on this, that, and the other, that type of thing, right? Well, at least get someone in that aligns with what he wants. Someone of similar thinking to De Zerbi.
Ideally, you want the one that he wants.
Yes.
That he's comfortable working with. Yeah. You ain't got to just hire Joe Bloggs off the street and said, like, you got to work with him now. You know what I mean? Because
go and get someone that he wants to not necessarily work above him, but work together.
Work alongside,
Yeah.
Because basically, I've never seen the DOF as above him anyway. Because they're he is a little bit, I suppose, but they're sort of alongside. Because they both have their ideas. And De Zerbi be managing the team, whoever else will come up to him and say, right, I've contacted X, Y, and Z. Have you any preferences? I think we could get any of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Was it Paul Mitchell that famously turned around and said, the club turned my dream job into a nightmare?
Yeah.
Was that him or was that the one before?
I'm sure it was him, actually, to be fair.
Yeah, because Paul Mitchell was brilliant.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it
it
was
was.
the interference from Levy and co.
Him and
that
Potts
turned
were
it
a
into a
team,
night.
weren't they?
Sorry, mate.
Mitchell and Potts were a team as such.
Oh, Christ, yeah.
They knew what each other. Mitchell knew
Yeah.
what Potts wanted. Couldn't obviously always get everything, because of what Levy had put the kibosh on a lot of it. And don't get me wrong, he turned players down as well later on. Potts, we all know that.
Yeah.
Oh, kids are back.
I heard bits of that.
Kids are back.
How are the grandkids? I've got to ask you.
Lisa took them over the shop. Yeah, they're all right. They're just young, aren't they? You know what it's
Quiet
like.
night.
You can
Quiet
never
night
do it.
last night.
Sorry.
Quiet night.
Yeah, the nipper went asleep about 7:20, which is his normal time.
Oh, that's good.
And Lisa got him down and put him asleep. And he woke up about an hour and a half later. So he was up again about 9 o'clock for about an hour. And then it was time for Layla to go to bed as well by then. And so they just all went to bed about 10:30, I think, all together. And
does this mean after the show you'll be outside kicking a ball about with them?
Not at 18 months and a girl that's 5. No. He's too small.
Yeah.
He kicks the ball in the front room. He's got a little boy now. We've sort of got him on the ball early doors. You know what I mean? He'll have a little kick around in the thingy, and I'll knock it back to him and that type of thing. But don't think he really understands yet. He just sees this round thing on the floor, and I'm allowed to kick it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So he'll be all right though.
And you ain't tried nutmegging the poor lad yet, or
no. I can't get that size 5 football through his legs yet.
Oh, all right. I was going to say because normally granddad or dad has at least got to try and nutmeg their kids.
Yeah, no, I'll save that for later on, mate. That's what I mean. I can't train him too well because by the time he's 5 or 6, he'll be being spotted, and I'll never be able to get to nutmeg him because he'll know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There you go.
But there you go.
Training is I don't blame you. Slow progress. At least nutmeg him at least 2 or 3 times.
That's it. Yeah.
And then start his training.
Can't have it his own way all the time, can he? Think he's brilliant. Do you know what I mean? Have to bring him down a level, Sheriff.
Yeah.
That is what it is.
But don't do what he did the last time when you went to Skegness or something, fall in a hole.
Don't, mate. What an idiot. But there you go.
No. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I can imagine you out with all your like grandkids and whatever, and it's like, come on, granddad, let's have a kick of footy, and you're there, yes, thinking about like
the old
35 years ago, 5 minutes into it, and you disappeared down a hole.
And 3 days after the operation, if you remember.
Yeah, you've been in Manchester.
Just had the shoulder operation, fell right on my shoulder as well. I went down, people, like an absolute sack of shit.
Like that?
Honestly. And you would fall on the arm that you've just had done, that you've waited for 2.5 years. Do you know what I mean? And luckily I didn't bugger it up anymore. But
was you looking at the parents like that? Get me off of here. Get me off.
Something like that. Oh, I said to Paige this morning before you come on, I said to her, just send us Harry back. Just cover a crack up for us, Paige, because Paige is buying. Send us Harry back on loan or something. Or whatever. You know what I mean? She's saying on the Kane thing, no. She's not having it. She's not letting us have him back.
I don't blame you.
I don't blame you.
Do you know what I can honestly see happening with Harry? He'll stay. I don't know how long his contract is with Bayern. He'll stay over there. Win God knows what, because Bayern normally win at least one thing a year. And I hope and I pray that when he's 30 odd now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Early 30s. I hope he sees his contract out at Bayern and then he comes back to Tottenham just to break Alan Shearer's record. He's only 2 seasons behind him.
Yeah, he needs 2 years probably, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's about 40, isn't it?
Yeah, 2 good years.
Yeah.
He needs
Two 20-plussers and he'll do it.
Yeah. Do you honestly think, Mark, that at some stage he'll come back?
Well,
in your heart of hearts, I'm not. Do you want him to come back? Do you think in his playing career, at some stage, whenever that might be, that
I'd
he
like
will
to
make
think,
it clear that he wants to come back to Spurs?
I believe he'll come back to the Premiership because he'll want Shearer's record. Right?
I agree with that.
And I pray in my heart that it's only one team that he'll come back to. The team that nurtured him. You know? But it depends where we are by then. So let's face it, we are sneaking along in the right direction at the moment. It depends what. Before Matey's in, what's his name, 1 under or whatever his name is, before he starts with all this Enoch nonsense. Yeah, before he starts with all this Enoch nonsense, right? It depends what they do. If they're actually going to back the team and improve us year on year, I don't see any reason why he wouldn't. But if suddenly Man United come in for you or Man City, he wouldn't go to Arsenal, I don't think. Definitely
never
not.
Say never, Sheriff.
No, but it'd ruin his legacy with us. I'd hate him if he went there. Man United or Man City, I could cope with because I'd understand it. But if he went there, he'd be on the same level as the other bloke that we won't mention.
Well, let's hope he don't get to 32 or 33 because we won't be signing in and they'll say he's too old. You know what I mean? So
surely even Enoch have got to make an exception for him. Well, the man's getting better, man. He's not even dropping off yet, is he?
No.
Have you just seen the comment at the bottom also?
There's one here for you next as well. Sorry we're not working down the chat too quickly and we sort of gabbing between comments, people. Big up to everyone that's in here, by the way. 85 of you in on this Saturday morning. Hit that like button, please. I haven't asked you yet, and I haven't even checked, to be quite honest. Oh, look, come on, people. We're 43 minutes in and we've got 33 likes. We need to up the ratio a little bit here. You know the rules.
With 80 people in here, mate.
50 likes, yeah, ASAP. Let's get to that, and then whatever comes after that is what it is.
Yeah.
But get us to 50 people. Smash that like button. 17 of you hit that button for us. Get us to 50.
And subscribe if you haven't.
Subscribe if you haven't as well. Yeah, absolutely.
And super chats and memberships are available.
Yeah, well, I'll always leave that to you, Sheriff.
Shameless promotion.
Talk about, yeah, well, you know, you have to get the shameless people on from time to time, Sheriff. And you're here this morning.
Guest appearance.
Morning to Carl. Morning, Carl. Hope you're well. And this one's for you, Sheriff, because you bang on about this. Have you noticed as soon as that the season ticket deadline went, the transfers stopped? Wouldn't necessarily say stopped, F-Sank, but the old rumours have gone a little bit quiet, haven't they?
It always happens. I know, like, factually and all that bloody nonsense, but it's the truth. It happens every year. We're linked to the world. And then as soon as the season ticket deadline is gone, they all dry up.
I'm not being funny, right?
That might be circumstance, it might be coincidence, but there's too many coincidences. You know what I mean?
I know of it. I know of it. A lot of it is paper talk, right?
Yeah.
But what I've got to say is is that what it's Tuesday or Wednesday, isn't it? The window opens, something like that. It's the day we go away, isn't it?
Is it the 15th? It might be Monday the 15th.
It might be Monday anyway. Next week, right? Next week. We're not even at the transfer window yet, and we've been linked to every player known to man under the sun, including Conference League.
Well, that is rarity for us to be linked with so many players.
That's
normally there's a couple of big ones that we're sort of rumoured with.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, though, Mark, you got all the names that we was after earlier on in the last window and the window before. They've all resurfaced again, and you've got all the new names as well. And every day there's another, another name that you know, we're after this one, we're after that one. How about actually buying some players and getting them in? You know what I mean?
To be honest, we've more or less. I know it's only 2 that's been announced, both frees, by the way. But we've basically got 4, haven't we?
Well, this is what I'm saying. The Van Heck thing's gone a bit quiet now because of the Vusko thing. And I haven't heard anything about Savinio since about Tuesday or Wednesday last week.
Oh, is it? Oh. Well, there we go. That's when the season ticket deadline shut, wasn't it?
There you go.
Well, who knows? That might be circumstance. It could be anything.
It might be.
But
it
like
does seem like it happens
It's
every
like
time.
I said when I first made the statement. It happens every year.
Yeah.
Without fail.
I get it.
Was with Jingo for a few weeks.
Well, yeah. Joe's in. Morning to Joe. Hope you're well. Joe, this morning, big up to you. F. Sank says, I want to see Nige and the Sheriff dancing on top of those tables in Albufeira with pints of Amstel.
No mention of you, though.
Oh, I'll have the camera, mate. I'll be videoing it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, F. Sank ain't stupid, mate. He knows what. He knows it's not me on the table. He knows I've got the camera in my hand, filming you two being a right pair of plums on a table with a couple of pints of Amstel. No?
No.
No.
It has been known. It has been known in the past.
Cole saying morning to you, Sheriff. There you go. And Marianne as well.
Big up, Marianne.
There you go. Glenn's in this morning. Big up to Glenn. Morning to you, mate. Hope you're well.
Oh, hang on. Yeah.
Thank the
That's
Lord.
a picture of the Bangles, isn't it?
They were fully clothed.
Now, if you go back, was it last year or the year before when we used to do mud in the pub on a Saturday night?
Yeah.
And me and Nige was just drunk on here talking waffle.
Yeah. And with Susanna Hoffs in the background.
Yeah, I got all sorts of pictures. I got all sorts of pictures that I could put up behind.
It's a family show, Sheriff.
No. But you've seen all the pictures.
Yeah, I have.
And Winkle, and he knows. See, Winkle, the next one down.
Yeah, Winkle.
There you go.
There you go. Winkle's at 9:44 got excited there.
Yes.
There you go. You know when there's more than one H on the O, as in O. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Winkle was getting excited there. Big up, Winkle.
Yes. Yeah, big up, mate.
Saturday morning, that you're.
You know, mate. You know. He's seen the Manic Monday video the same as I did when I was
There's
about.
lots of different ways, Sheriff, that you can make people happy on this show.
Yeah.
And you know, you turning up, Susanna Roth's in the background for Winkle. You know what I mean? It is what it is. There you go. The Sheriff's in town. Big up, says Drula. Listen, F. Sank, what can I say? Samantha Fox on page 3.
I've got a photo that I could put behind me, but it's not Sam Fox.
Is it Linda Lusardi?
No, it's no page 3 models.
All right.
It's you've seen it, mate, when we was doing one.
You showed me so many pictures, I can't remember half of them. Mate.
Sabrina did that Boys song.
Oh yeah. There you go. Winkle says Enoch scrimping and scraping already.
Yeah.
Daz says, sorry I'm late. No problem, Daz. Morning to you, mate. Hope you're well. Big up.
Well, I wasn't even on when the show started, mate. I've only just got on myself.
Well, yeah, there is that. Claire says you're splitting hairs, Sheriff.
Have you noticed that?
Oh, he's had his old barnet trimmed up for his holiday.
Nice little trim on the sides, mate.
Listen, even though it does look a mess, I've got to say, people, I did have mine done. I think it was last week or the week before. But look, what's that there? Can you see that? What is that? There.
Oh, yeah.
That's like a tuft of grass.
Yes.
That's
It looks
going.
like a
I'm
divot,
going to
mate.
the hairdressers. That's going, that, mate. I'm not having none of that.
It looks like a divot from the golf course, mate. You
Yeah,
know when
it
someone's
does
hacked
look
a
like a
bit of the
divot.
turf out?
Someone's had a 7-iron in my head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I've got to sort that out. I can't have that.
Poorly
People.
replaced it.
I'm sorry. That's naughty.
Yeah.
That I might get Lisa to just get the scissors and chop that off. That's
Then a board bit, mate.
burn me head on holiday.
Yeah. When you're going through the security, they'll be asking, "You okay, sir?"
They go, Pete, Pete, it's going to be a very quiet week next week. Might use that time to discover my inner self. Then again, maybe not.
Well, that's why we're going away, because we can go over and discover our inner selves.
Well, yeah, of course. William's in. Morning to you, William. Hope you're well this morning. Big up, guys. Mexico and Zusa had good wins. Canada battled on. Scotland to progress. Sadly, thankfully, England will fail. P.S. The Aussies will be the surprise. There you go.
Yeah, well, to be honest, every World Cup, this whole country goes mad. Well, put it this way, if you believe the press and the papers over it, we'd won the thing about a month ago. A month ago, we'd won the World Cup already.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But when it comes down to, they always let me down. Being a Spurs fan and English, I'm not sure. I think I was cursed.
You weren't the only one, mate.
Yeah, well, we all were. We all were. If you're English and a Spurs fan, I think you were cursed. Because all England have done all my life is let me down. Normally lose on penalties to Germany or get cheated by Argentina. Let's get that in there.
Yeah,
Get that in there immediately.
Proper. Absolutely. Tom saying big up to the sheriff.
Big up, mate.
Magic Trees in. Big up, Magic. Hope you're well. Says, think Brighton are taking the piss. 30 million buys you bang average player, and he's not bang average.
Well,
any comment there? That's about Vusko.
My only comment to that is, I'll mention one name, Archie Gray. I believe we paid at least 40 for him, probably mid-40s for him. 46, I believe. I've seen there's a figure that pops into my head. It was over 40 though, wasn't it?
No.
Yeah, it was.
No.
He was going to
that was the figure that was being bandied about, but I think it was more like 35, Sheriff.
Well, even so, all right, that's still 5 million.
Well, yeah, there is that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It could have been, don't get me wrong. I'm no thingy-majiggy about it. 40 million was the... I thought Brentford were trying to sign him and it was like 30 million and Spurs went in sort of well over the top to get him. But it could well have been 40 million, yeah. Sheriff. Could well have been. What do you think about what do you think about 30 million for Vuskovic though, Sheriff? He's in the Croatian national team.
We had this discussion yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's like I was saying, like the amount of smoke he's had blown up his backside from Germany, from everywhere he's been, that does seem a little bit cheap to me. But again, he's only a player with promise. He's not the finished article, far from it. But we'll put it this way. Well, Danny was on yesterday, and he said that he's watched him a few times, and he's like still a bit raw, but you can see him getting there. But the thing is, he's not there. That's the thing. You can have as much promise as you want, but how many players with promise have suddenly fell off a cliff?
Yeah.
So I would say it's slightly cheap, but you're never going to get 70 million for him anyway. Are you, to be honest? Until he's been there and done it and got the T-shirt and proved himself, you're not going to get that sort of figure for him.
If he gets to play in the World Cup, mate, and he has a blinder.
And you may do then, but this is what I'm on about.
Yeah.
See, with him at the moment, he's been in a average Bundesliga team. I don't follow the Bundesliga, a Hamburg sort of mid-table-ish.
Yeah, that's sort of around that, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're better than us then at the moment. But anyway, but if he goes over there and lights it up for Croatia, then his price will go up. Of course it will.
Yeah.
But he's not been there, done it, got the T-shirt anywhere yet, has he?
Well, just at Hamburg as such, just last season.
He got young player of the year in Germany or something, and he also whatever he got awarded. I know he won something.
Yeah. Listen, like I said earlier, it'll be what it'll be. Nothing we say is going to change it at the end of the day. Whatever we think is worth or not worth or whatever, it's just if Spurs are going to do the right thing, if you like, which is either, whether that be to sell him, whether that be to tie him down to another contract on more money and then put him out on loan. Is he prepared to do that? Does he give a toss about Spurs? Because all I hear is, I want to play with my brother. Now it's, I want to play first team football, right? Like, who's in charge here? Do you know what I mean? If you don't want to play for the club, just let the people know that you don't want to play for the club because you don't want to wait behind 4 other centre-backs and go. Just go, because if you don't want to be here, I don't want you here.
Exactly. But it's up to the club. If they really have got that much hope in him, I want the club to go to him and say, look, you're the future.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
You give it 3 years, 4 years, when the ones we got at the minute are getting on and they need replacing, you'll be in and you will be starting every week if you keep progressing as you are. Because you've got to wait for him. Because obviously, I think bringing him into our first team at the moment, it'll either make him or destroy him. You know what it's like with youngsters. It either makes you or breaks you, doesn't it?
Yeah. I get that, mate. I get that. Big up to Dingo Yid. Morning to you. There's a lot of you talking to each other, so I'm sorry if I passed your comments. There's so much here. I mean, we're half an hour behind on the chat.
That's normal, mate.
Big up to the Cinnamon Swirl. Hope you're well this morning.
Big up.
Vuskovic is not ready for the Premier League.
Well, he said that himself. He said that himself last summer, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. But you see, what's happened now is he's had a stellar season as an 18-year-old in the German league.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he probably does think he's ready now. But the problem is Spurs have got another manager in. Yeah, he's been located, if you like, the players that he's happy to have as your 4 centre halves. Whether Van Heck gets done or not is a different matter. And they're the 4 that he wants. So, I don't know, Mark. I just think sometimes, these players, like I say, he signed a contract at Spurs, right? We had that. I'm not coming to play there because I want to play football with my brother. I mean, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now it's, well, not unless I've got a first team place. Well, what 18-year-old's guaranteed a first team place, whether he's good enough or not?
Nobody is, mate.
There's not many.
To be honest, it doesn't matter how old you are. You should never be guaranteed a first team place. It's up to you to perform in training and deserve your place.
Yeah, I'll get you, mate. Big up Ghosted. Morning to you, mate. Hope you're well. Kate and Jim are in. Morning to Kate and Jim. Hope you're well this morning, Kate and Jim. Big up to you. David's in. He says the strike of the USA seemed very good in the World Cup. A potential striker for Tottenham was their number 21. I don't know.
I ain't got a clue, guys. I haven't got a clue. I never watched it. I should have done. I should have done.
It is what it is, mate. I didn't watch it. I've got to be honest with you. I had kids here last night, so
was it 10 o'clock kickoff or no?
And then I was on with Dan anyway.
2 a.m. as well, wasn't I?
Yeah, I was on with Dan from about 9:20 till midnight last night.
So it would have finished by the time you finished.
Yeah,
by the time you wrapped up, man.
Yeah. Where are we? The World Cup for most of Europeans because of the kickoff times will be highlights.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. Gorby's in. Big up to Gorby. Hope you're well, mate. Big up to you. this morning.
There you
Hope
go.
you're well. David says, "Come on, England." Magic Trees took his 6 tablets this morning.
Yeah, well, I've got another
haven't
one that I
took
can't
mine
see.
yet.
I only took them out the pack about just before I come on here, and I can't even find them. Like, I don't even know where they are.
They're about somewhere, Sheriff. I've no doubt. I haven't took mine yet, by the way. Magic Tree. I took mine late last night, about 12. So I'll be due at about 12. But I can feel the aches and pains starting already. To be fair, they don't always last 12 hours. My tablets. Sometimes I don't know what it is. Sometimes you can take them and because they're all slow release ones. So like sometimes you can take them and they'll do you 12 hours. Other times they'll do you 10 hours. Other times they'll do you 14, 15 hours. It's madness. But
a lot of that depends on it's your internal stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
How quickly it processes it, and whatever.
Yeah, definitely. Darren says, "How is Lisa?" Lisa's fine. Darren says, "I need my bacon sandwich. I'm starving." You got 2 oats this morning, Daz. One's called Bob. I ain't even had a cup of tea this morning, mate. She's out there rushed off her feet with 2 kids. What can I say? 2 nippers. So it's what it is, man.
Honestly, mate, your cup of tea it's a non-appearance this morning, mate. Your cup of tea.
It's not happening, mate. She's too busy.
Yeah, I understand it.
Yeah. She's running
Big
around
up,
like
Lisa. Is she better now, mate?
You are?
She feeling all right now?
Yeah, she's better today. Yeah,
that's good.
Today.
Good.
She just has it sometimes. Sometimes it can be for a couple of days. It all depends, mate. It's shit, really. Neuropathy. It's not a nice thing.
Well, I'm not being rude to Lisa, but we get that at our age, mate.
Well, unfortunately, yeah. Well, not everyone, but a lot of us do.
Well, a lot do. Every year I get another tablet added onto my prescriptions. You got to start taking. Well, what's wrong with me now?
I've got a question here for you, Sheriff.
Yes.
By the way, this one's from Mia. She says, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much does Sheriff love Enoch? Bearing in mind, I have proof.
Well, now hang on a minute. Right? Backstage yesterday, she'd already sent me this photo. And she said, you got to add that as a background. Like that thing behind me. And so I did. And then as soon as I put it on there, she took a photo. So I was trapped, really. I think I was catfished.
Oh, you was absolutely trapped before Mia even said a word, mate, about it yesterday. You was done like a kipper.
And here's me. And here's me, like I say, I cast my bread upon the water until the fish come and bite, and then boom, you're in. That was me. Hook, line, and sinker. Hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah.
Put it this way. I don't know how much does the sheriff love Enoch? Never is my honest answer to that. But as I said yesterday, I am old enough and ugly enough to
definitely the latter.
Yes, big them up when they actually do things that I consider to be right. You know, I'm not going to come on here with just Enoch hatred every stream.
Yeah, why not?
Well, most of the time they do deserve it. But if the window, you know, we signed 2 players before the transfer window is even open. And for us, that is unheard of. Unheard of. And so at the moment, it's okay. If by the end of the window, in 6 weeks' time, whenever it finishes, we've still only got those 2 in.
Longer than that, but yeah. I'm with you.
Well, whatever. If by the end of the window, all we've got is 2 free signings, as I've said, the drum's only down now, mate. That drum will be banged again.
Drum. I'll go down there with a lead pipe and beat people up, mate. I'm telling you, if we only
I'm not quite like that,
but if we only get them 2 in, right, that'll be the death of Tottenham Hotspur, mate. We'll go down next season. I'll tell you that now.
Well, you know that and I know that. But to be honest, when we make 2 signings, free albeit they are free. But 2 players that I consider they will improve us, won't they? Robertson.
I would have thought so. Yeah, they
Yeah.
should do. Yeah.
Robertson, Senesi definitely will, but Robertson's what 30 odd, but he's still a face to have around.
He's not going to play every game. I wouldn't.
No, and we all know your doggy can't stay fit. So as long as one of them's fit, at least, then that's what it is.
And Sousa behind him as well.
Yeah, and so at the moment, they've for at least a couple of weeks, they were acting like a big club. It's dropped off a bit now. But if this is the only 2 signings, that we make and the window shuts,
yeah,
I still got me Tottenham away shirt upstairs with the 16 managers and all that on it. It'll be on again.
Yeah, there you go. Sheriff is still Enoch out. Absolutely is.
Always will be, mate. Always will be.
Always
will be. They'll never get a complete pass from me.
No, never.
Never in a million years will they get a complete pass from me. But if they do act like a big club, and try and improve us, and we can see they're doing the right things, then I'm not that much of a arse that I can't come on here and say, well done.
Fair play.
That's all they'll get. They'll never get, oh, I love you, or nothing like that.
No,
never in a million years. I'll come on here and say, well done. And that's as
good as it gets. Yeah.
Yeah, they will do.
Yeah, fair play. Good evening to Ulrika. Hope you're well, Ulrika.
Good
over
evening.
There in Ausland. On your Saturday evening by now, probably. Big up to you. Magic Tree. Go on.
When we get to your time, Eureka, I should be 3 parts to the wind.
There you go.
That's normal on a Saturday night.
What a great. This is. See, would Spurs do something like this? Jan Vertonghen?
You'd have him in yesterday, wouldn't you?
Fuck me, would I? Would I?
He wasn't too bad as a defender, was he?
Would I? But when you look at it, right, still a youngish man. I don't know how old he is now, whatever, late 30s, whatever he is, 40, whatever he is.
Yeah.
Something like that, right? He'll probably be on the same wavelength as De Zerbi. He knows how Tottenham work as such, but will Enoch have a old player, if you like, coming back to do a job like that? This is the thing, because they don't want, or it seems like they don't want people that know anything about football in the club.
Well, there you go. This is the $1 million question. And talking of Jan Vertonghen,
hang on a minute, the door's going.
No, that's right. I can carry on for a bit. It's like you all meet us frozen. Hope it's not me.
Was about where's his tea? I said you're busy. Hang on a minute, I've got a visit.
I never said like where's his cup of tea.
No, you didn't. Come here then.
No, people in the chat have.
Come on, you're going to come say hello.
Oh, hello. Your grandkids have appeared. Well, I'll carry on speaking for a bit then.
Here he is.
Hello. Hello.
There he is. This is Kylo. See?
Is this the next Harry Kane?
He could be. He's only got little legs, look. Look at them feet.
Yeah.
There he is.
Come on.
Hey, look, he's getting sweet out now. Look. Whee. There he is. You all right? Going to say hello to everyone? It'd be a bit hard. You can't talk yet, can you? He says granddad, though. So there you go.
Hello.
Oh, Layla's in as well. Here's Layla. Layla's in.
Hello.
There you go. They're all in.
Hello, Layla.
What can I say? Busy household, this one. But there you go. See that? Is that waving? You're waving.
Hi, Nana.
There you go.
Hello.
Oh,
say like and subscribe.
Hi.
There you go. All right. Have you said hello now? You're going to go and see Nana? Yeah? Go on then. Who has? Oh, you got a wobbly tooth. Well, we'll tell your mum, and then maybe she'll speak to the person who leaves a pound under your pillow. Yeah. There you go. Go on then. Out you go. I'll see you in a minute. It won't be long. Go on then.
How much is two?
Okay.
Yeah, I will do. Yeah, we'll say hi to you. All right. See you in a minute. Bye.
How much is a tooth worth these days, then? A fiver?
Sorry about that.
How much is a tooth worth these days if it falls out? A fiver?
Don't know, mate.
It's got to be, hasn't it?
I've got
It
no
was
idea.
like 10p or something when I was a kid.
Yeah, it was 50p and
Yeah,
20p
maybe 50 if you were lucky.
Got whatever you got, didn't you, Sheriff?
Yeah.
Back in the day, you was lucky enough to get anything for your teeth.
Oh, yeah. Probably a lump of coal for me.
Lump of coal. Morning, Scott. Hope you're well this morning, Scott. Big up to
Scott.
you. Rob Belcher's in. Big up to the Belcher. And
Here he is. No, I do apologise for last night, Rob, when the road was shut past your place.
I'm not saying anything, Rob. I'm sorry.
I was partly responsible for that.
I did try and persuade him. I did try and persuade him.
If you're out and about in your motor last night, Rob, I do apologise. It wasn't me. It was Highways England.
Dope Blowers in. He says Paul Mitchell is free, by the way.
Oh,
he is. Yeah.
Would he come back here, though?
Yeah, and Mr. M said the same thing. What about Paul Mitchell? There you go. See, the people are out there, people. I'm not
Phil
necessarily...
Mitchell. Phil Mitchell, he said. That's what we'll probably get. Phil Mitchell.
Sorry, Phil Mitchell. Yeah, I didn't read that correctly.
The one where he's leaning on the railings.
Yeah,
Not that I watch EastEnders because I don't. But there's a famous thing, isn't there?
Mitchell might not be the person that could work with De Zerbi, but it just shows you that just by that name coming up, there are people out there.
Yeah.
They're out there, but it's, one, paying the people to do the job. If you pick someone, for argument's sake, like you've got in your head, this is my bloke to do this job. You go and pay him what it takes to pay him to get him in.
Yeah. Well, we had to with De Zerbi, didn't we?
Yeah. Of course we did.
Come hell or high water, we had to pay him.
Yeah.
We had to pay him what he wanted in the end to get him in. So, but to be honest, I don't want the club making decisions who's going to be. And surely they should ask the manager who he wants to work with. Yeah. Well, put it this way, and you've got to remember, if we do get another one in, are they willing to come in and work with Lettuce Man, whatever his name is?
Well, hopefully he'll get bulleted.
Well, unless they give him the bullet.
Well, or he'll get demoted to the youth team.
Stuff. Yeah, if he moved aside or something.
He does best, all the youngsters.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
Apparently. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounded wrong.
There's not many that's going to be willing to work as a two, is there?
Sorry, Mark?
There's not many out there that's going to be willing to work as a two.
No.
A joint team.
So. Not with that melon, anyway. Big up, Golden. Hope you're well, mate. Big up to you, Golden Son. Hope you're well. And Mr. M from the comment earlier. Hope you're well.
Mr.
Big
M.
up to you all. He says you can't blame Poch for PSG. That team had too many egos.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Let's have a look.
I don't blame Poch for anything.
Ghosted reckons Harry Kane will come back when he's 40 and not good enough for the Prem, and everyone will accept it because we are the most sentimental fan base in the world.
I agree with you, Ghosted, but you can't help but spread the love for Harry. You can't help it. I can't help myself.
Contrasting opinions here from the fans in the chat. William says Kane won't come back, only to visit when he's retired. And then Dope Blower comes back in and says Kane's contract's up next summer.
Come home. Come home.
Stuff.
Now, Enoch. If you want to truly get fans on your side, bring him home. Bring him home. If you truly, not that I'll be on your side, because I won't be fully. But can you imagine if they announce Harry Kane's coming back? The fan base would go mad.
Oh, the fan base would go mad, but Harry Kane wouldn't solve, unfortunately, on his own, the problems at Tottenham, mate. Don't get me wrong, it'd get us up to mid-table or whatever. If you left the squad like it was and you had Harry Kane, you might sort of be up towards, I don't know, what, 6th, 7th, 8th, something like that, maybe, with his
Europa
goals.
place, Europa
Place, maybe. But
Yeah.
again, all you're doing is papering over the cracks. Everyone said it, right? You need the other players in the team to do their bits as well. And, you know.
Well, of course. Well, to be honest, this was around the time I noticed the new stadium was already open, but the time Enoch should have gone all in is 16, 17, 18, around that time, when Poch had the best squad in the league and we never had the depth.
Yeah.
But they'd already had plans for the big new cash machine they were building. And when they should have stuck their hand in their pocket and actually won us a league, they chose not to because of the new cash machine that was in the plans.
In the pipeline. Richard says Kane might come back for one season. I can see him playing to a late age. He takes care of himself. Me too, mate. Unless he unfortunately received a really bad injury, Richard. As long as he keeps himself healthy.
Because you noticed as well, do you remember when he was with us, he went through about 3 or 4 years where once a year he'd turn his ankle.
Yeah.
And he'd be out for like 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks.
Yeah.
That hasn't happened for a long, long time.
But not that I can remember.
No, this is a quick plug for our Lifetime 11s when the channel was still young. And we'd done all
infancy.
Yeah, in its infancy. And we did all those Lifetime 11s. Everyone that picked Harry Kane to be in their Lifetime team, we always said 2 words sum up Harry Kane: ultimate professional.
Yeah.
Ultimate.
Yeah. He absolutely was. And sometimes, Mark, it's like they say, you don't know what you've got until you've lost it. Do you know what I mean?
We certainly do now.
And we do now. So,
well, this way, the 2 Muppets we got as strikers at the moment, they're not even. You could stick them in a blender, blend them both together, and get the best out of both of them, and they still wouldn't even be half a Harry. Half.
They're not even in the same ball. They're not even in the same conversation.
They're not even fit the laces boots, in my opinion.
I think the pair of them are just not good enough, mate. Richarlison's been here however long now, under only a different amount of managers. Yeah, you get little spurts out of him here and there. Do you know what I mean? But he's not consistent enough.
Never.
Solanke never had injuries in his life, and then he comes here and he's injured.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? First season weren't bad, right? He got a few
we didn't
goals.
see him last season, did we? Hardly at all.
And then last season, I mean, what a waste of time. And I don't know. We just need improving all over the pitch, Mark. Unfortunately, and this is what pisses me off. I've said it many times. The standards, and I'll say it again now. The standards at this football club are shocking. You go back, right, to some of the forwards that we've had in our time at this football
We've
club.
done that, mate, haven't we? Many shows.
Right? We've done it. And then people are still accepting Richie and Solanke. And I'm like, fucking hell, people, you ain't got no idea what we had back in the day. You can't have done. You must have been too young. Do you know what I mean? They're just not good enough, mate. They're not good enough, Mark.
No, I know you said that we need improvements all over the pitch, and yes, I agree with you. But the striking department or striker department is the most important.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, if you don't score goals, you ain't winning games. And we can't rely on well, Romero. We don't even know whether he's going to be here. We can't rely on Romero and Brady Van der Ven to keep popping up, or someone like Polinia, who's
there's another one. It's another one, Mark. Again, I know the window's not open, and people say, "Oh, don't get too excited, Cookie. The window's not open yet, right?" But the Paulinia thing, right? It just seems to me they knew what the figure was, right? Now, De Zerbi's come out and said,
I want to keep him.
I want to keep him. Paulinia's come out and said, I want to stay. Now, again, I know Paulini has got shit going on in his life with his family and all that sort of stuff. Well, that's what I've read anyway.
Yeah.
And I get it, right? But if he wants to stay and the manager wants him, right, just pay
What's
the
the
money.
problem?
Just pay the money. Why have you got to go and be undercutting all the time? Going in, they want 30 mil, where we'll go in with 20.
Yeah.
Just go in sensibly. Go in at 25, and if you meet at 27, you've got a bit off of it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean, Mark? And I'm just get fed up with the low balling, and you can't be a serious guy. I don't expect us to waste money, right? But at the same time, don't keep going in undercutting so far that people ain't even going to take you seriously.
I will just add a bit onto that. The fact of the matter is, he was here last season, and basically, he kept us up in a roundabout way.
His goals and Kinski's saves.
Him and Kinski was the reasons we stayed up, and that's the only reason. But to me, it is anyway. Right? He's been here. He said he wants to be here. So to me, after the Everton game, when we stayed up, I was expecting on the Monday morning, or at least sometime that week, Polinia is going to join Tottenham when his contract with Bayern Munich expires. Because who knows when his contract is?
Mark, after that game, mate, they should have gone, there you go, mate. There's your contract.
Exactly.
There's your pen. Just sign there, mate.
Yeah, just sign there. Yeah, come on.
Done.
Yeah. To be honest, I was expecting it the week after the Everton game. Personally, I'd have got it done as soon as the final whistle went. If I was Villa, I'd have wandered on the pitch with a bit of paper in my hand. Yeah, I'll sign this.
Yeah, it's just.
I can't believe it, man. But
it's just how Tottenham do shit, Mark. Unfortunately,
it's just inept. It's inept.
Yeah.
And it's baffling. This is what. This contradicts some of the comments. This is why I am so against Enid, because they never show ambition. They started to with the 2 freebies, but if that's the only 2 we make, or see, till the window shuts up. Personally, I can't see it being that. So we're bound to make some more.
Yeah.
We're bound to. But if that was it, if that's it for our summer window, Jesus, we're going to go apoplectic on this channel. It's going to be.
You could say that, Mark.
Drives me insane, this club sometimes.
Yeah, I know. Cobra Air's in. Morning to you, Cobra. Hope you're well this morning. Keep smashing that like button for us, please. Like button. And hit that sub button for us. I think we're about 15 away from 1,300.
Yes, we are, mate.
Yeah, 15 away from 1,300.
Yes.
So if you haven't hit the sub button, hit that sub button and help us get there, please, people. Mia says, if it's not the truth, then it's not factual. There you go.
This is about that fucking nonsense again, isn't it?
Ghosted says, who thought anything different was going to happen? That's why I've been going mad for weeks. Where's Van Heck and Savinio? Get it done. Jesus.
Exactly.
Get it done. But like I said yesterday, Tony Bloom, who owns Brighton, right? He ain't stupid, Sheriff. He's a very, very savvy operator.
Well, he's a savvy businessman as well, isn't he? Because you got to remember, Brighton aren't a club the size of us.
No.
But they have been known as a selling club, but the recruitment is that clever. They'll find someone for, say, 5 million somewhere, and they'll sell them to Chelsea for like 70.
Yeah.
That's clever business. And whereas the complete opposite, we'll get players in like Solanke that have one good season at Bournemouth. Yeah. And now he's only worth half of what we bought him for.
Yeah, bear with us one sec, Mark.
No. I'll go through the chat. Oh, fixture. I'll take it. So that's when we're on holiday then. Well, we'll have to look that up. I'm sure, well, Cookie will probably be up before me in the mornings. So I expect when I get up that he'll be telling me when we're playing Arsenal twice and when we got Chelsea. So that's the first four. That's the first 4 games I look for. You hear this, mate? The fixtures are out when we're away.
Yes, apparently so. I read yesterday, Mark.
Yes.
Someone put in the chat about the fixtures being out while we're away on the 19th. Yeah. It'd be interesting to see what comes out, wouldn't it? To be fair. Marianne says, just wait, window closes, and we will have the usual excuses.
That's what normally happens.
Okay,
At the start of the window,
yeah,
it sort of looked a little bit promising. I know the window's not open and it's too early to say, oh, you're bloody useless, you don't get to do nothing. But it seems to have quietened down a bit.
Yeah, it has a little bit. Where are we?
Here she is.
Here she is. Let me get into position.
Hang on. Yes. Hang on. Your arm's warmed up, Matt.
Yeah, I'm all right, man. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Ready?
She had to wait for me to get up. That's what it was. Yeah, here we go.
And squeeze. The Saturday morning hug, Kate. There you go.
Yeah,
it never fails. That should set you up for the day. Hope you're well,
Let's
Kate.
hope so.
I hope your bathroom's getting sorted out because I know you've had a bit of a mare. So, yeah.
And she even says she's not been up long.
No, there you go.
Well, I didn't come on to the show. It had been going for about 10 minutes, quarter of an hour.
He made it, though, Kate. He made it.
Hang on. Oh, big up, Lee. But the next comment makes me laugh.
Yeah. Cobra. Try being Irish and a Spurs fan. Might drop.
You've had your moments. You've had your moments in my lifetime.
Lee's sorting it out now. Look, if we are talking gorgeous women from yesteryear, Betty Boo. She had a couple of songs in the late 80s and early 90s, and she's still smoking hot.
Betty Boo.
You remember? You remember Betty
so.
Boo? The pictures of Betty Boo, didn't you?
Yeah, I think so. I'll tell you who is on tour again. Now, I did like her as well. Is Transvision Vamp.
Transvision Vamp.
They're on tour again with
Oh.
Wendy James. Wendy James.
How old are they, Mark? They've got to be about 90, aren't they?
They're not that bloody old, mate.
Oh, sorry.
No, well, Transvision Vamp was sort of was it late 80s, early 90s?
It could have been. And was it earlier than that?
No, they definitely weren't early 80s, mate.
Well, they're not 90 then. That's all right.
No, it was sort of late 80s. And so I would have been sort of 18, 17, somewhere around there. I reckon Wendy James may be 60 now, at the most. I'll Google it, actually.
Yeah, you Google it, Sherry.
Then I'm going to look at pictures of her as well. I mean,
Machina Joe says Everton got fleeced 40 million for Diblin too. Yeah. Tyler Diblin from Southampton, 40 mil, barely seen him. And there you go, 40 mil.
Well, everyone gets fleeced now and again, but it seems to happen to us more.
Well, we were close to that deal as well, apparently, wasn't it? I think that 40 million put them off a little bit, maybe, but didn't put much Archie Gray, but there you go. Big up to Scotty. Hope you're well, Scotty, this morning. Big up to Lee. Get over to Lee and give him a sub if you haven't. And like he says here, hit the sub button, hit the like button for the channel, please.
I've just Googled it after I had a look at a couple of pictures. Wendy James is 60 years old.
There you go. He was spot on, people.
21st of January, 1966, she was born.
There you go. Machina Joe says, Vuskovic is far from the finished article. 18-year-old Guardiola made a couple of massive mistakes for Croatia against Spain in the knockout rounds at Euro 2020, which cost us goals. Much to learn.
But the thing is with Vusko, he's had so much smoke blown up his backside for the last year, couple of years maybe, that, well, you'd like to think it's De Zerbi's decision. I mean, who knows if we are going to sell him? I mean, it's only like, I don't even know who brought that rumour out. Does anybody know where the source come from?
Being the paper, I think it was in the paper, Mark, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but do you believe anything that's in the papers?
Or was it Ornstein? I can't remember.
It was only 6 years ago that we're all going to die of COVID, mate.
It might have been Ornstein, actually, yesterday or the day before, Mark. It might have been Ornstein. I'm not definite on it. I vaguely.
But all of them, it doesn't matter who it is, Ornstein, Romano, it doesn't matter. They all get things wrong.
Well, from time
it's just that they rely on the bits of crap that they chuck about, and one of them sticks in the wall.
I get that. He said, Ghosty said he clearly wants to play for the club, and we've told him we're buying another centre-back and blocking his pathway after he had a stellar season and done what he was meant to do. Big up, Ghosted. Fair play, man. Fair play. I was just getting at the point, Ghosted, like Mark was just saying then, a lot of it's paper talk. You never know if, for argument's sake, that has happened, what you said, basically. Yeah, he's gone out on loan with the proviso that he'll come into the team this year as such, maybe. Yeah. And then he's had a good season. And like you say, De Zerbi's been and bought another centre-half and said, well, you're not in our plans now. So, or at the moment, you're not in the first team plans. So you can either be a big boy, stay there, prove yourself, in training, or you just say, look, I want to leave, or I want to go out on loan, or whatever it is, whatever it may be, and carry on playing first team football every week somewhere else.
But it was only last summer he said he wasn't ready for the Premier League. Let me stay in Germany. And so they did.
Yeah.
That was last summer he said that. So, I mean, I know he had a good season this season. Does that automatically make him ready for the Premier League? I don't think so. If he has a great World Cup, if he's like the outstanding player for Croatia in the World Cup, then that must, that's a step in the right direction for him, isn't it?
Yeah, I would imagine so.
As long as the club don't say, right, he's 70 million now, and someone comes in like a Barcelona and bang, we'll have him.
Yeah. Big up, Del Boy. Morning to you, mate. Hope you're good.
Big up, Del.
N17's in. He said, World Cup is crap so far. 2 a.m. kickoffs, rubbish. And that's the problem when it's over in America and Mexico and over that way and Canada, obviously. You got anywhere between a sort of, I would imagine, 5 and 8 or 9 hour time difference. And unfortunately, as well, out on the West Coast, is it 8 or 9 hours, Mark?
It's 8, I think. Well, this side of America, New York side's 5, isn't it?
Yeah, Texas is 6.
Yeah, well, I'm sure if you go to California, it's like 7 or 8.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, and that would then make for a later kickoff time.
Yeah.
Here for World Cup games.
Yeah, and to be honest, I'm just glad they ain't having games in Hawaii. Because that's about 10, 11 hours.
Something like that.
Do you remember when the World Cup was in Korea?
Yeah.
I remember getting up at 6 a.m., I think, to watch England lose 2-1 or 2-0 to Brazil.
Right, yeah.
When mate lobbed it over Seaman, he just flapped it.
Oh, Ronaldinho, yeah.
Yeah. That was like 6 o'clock in the morning kickoff. It was some stupidness in the morning.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just writing stuff down on my bits of paper here. That's why I keep bending down if anyone's asking.
No, that's all right.
Let me have a look here a minute. Pete, one of Cookie's tablets got stuck in his throat. He's had a stiff neck all night. I'll get my coat. Banned.
There we go.
Big up, Pete.
From a sunny Bournemouth. I take it is a sunny Bournemouth.
Well, yeah.
I know we're probably about an hour behind with the comments.
Yeah.
No. We've caught up a bit now.
Oh, right. Cinnamon Swirl says, best solution for Vuskovic is a Premier League loan. Arsenal sent Saliba, and this is what we was talking about yesterday
Yeah.
as well. Arsenal sent Saliba on free loans at 18. He was in all sorts of teams of the season in France. Didn't start for Arsenal till he was 21. So many similarities. And yeah, like I say, Swell, we were talking about this yesterday.
Yes.
And, you know, it's just Spurs not doing business properly, mate,
Well,
isn't it, at the end of the day?
This is where, like, you've got to pray that this club actually starts behaving like the big club we're meant to be. Now, if he's not ready, and you know he's not ready, we do not need another season when we're relying on Archie Gray and Bergvall to sort our midfield out when they've only just left school. You want youngsters coming in with experienced heads that can guide you through it, but not starting every week. You know, so
Yeah.
if he needs to go out on he's only 18, isn't he? If he needs to go out on loan still, he's 21. Look what Harry Kane did. And not all his loans were successful, mine, were they? But eventually he got his chance and bang. The rest is history.
I just want to go back to a comment back up here, Mark, because it's very important to me. Hold on a second, to us, really. Marianne, I've skipped past the comment because I was trying to catch up a little bit, but I've just read it. She's talking to Kate, but good morning. She was getting worried about Kate not being in the chat. Wanted to tell you first, it's my birthday today. Many happy returns, Marianne.
Big up, Marianne. The
hope
original.
you have a great day, really.
Yes.
Marianne was the first member, I believe, Mark, of the.
It was the first one.
Of the two
first member we ever got.
And, we appreciate all your support, Marianne.
Yes.
And you're in here nearly every day, if not every day. And we appreciate all your support. And we'd like to say, from the pair of us, and no doubt from Nige too, because you're in his chat all the time. Happy birthday, many happy returns of the day, Marianne, and make today your best day, as they always say.
Well,
that's
make today an even better day.
An even better day than your best day. Yes. Absolutely.
And don't drink too much.
Happy birthday, Marianne. Happy birthday.
Don't drink too much, but I know in Norway it's highly expensive to have a pint.
Well, yeah, there is that. And let's have a few happy birthdays for Marianne in the chat, people. If you don't.
And I do apologise for the boss not bringing your comment up immediately.
Yes, I do apologise, Marianne.
Because obviously I am that tired that I have no control over the comments this morning.
There we go. PC's in straight away. This was before we even brought the subject up. Big up, Pete. Big up. Happy birthday, Marianne. 7:41 p.m., which was it's at 8:12 now, or 9:12, is it? Maybe 8:12. 8:12.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Marianne. There we go. Daniel, big up to Daniel.
Big up, Daniel.
Jimmy says we won't get Paul Mitchell. We'll get Warren Mitchell.
He was a Tottenham fan. I used to see his Rolls Royce parked outside the Old Ground, outside the West Stand.
Yeah, look, Jula's just reminded me because I would have forgot Jula. So I'll say hello to all the grandkids. There you go, all the grandkids. Hello,
and I'll say hello to James as well, my grandson. Not that he watches.
There you go. So hello to everyone, to Layla, to Kylo, to all the grandkids. There you go.
Yes. Big up the grandson.
I'm sure.
Big up to all the grandchildren
on this Saturday.
All I gotta say is that the grandchildren, if mummy says no, they just come up to nanny or granddad, and it's normally a yes.
Well, yeah, something like that.
Unless you've been told otherwise by the parents.
Well, yeah, that's true. That is true. More happy birthdays for Marianne, absolutely.
My grandson, he's only 2.5, mate, and he winds me round his little finger already.
What a surprise, Sheriff. Drula says Kane's contract extension talks have stalled.
Don't get us excited, Drula.
Drula, come on, Drula.
No, come on.
Come on, you're giving us hope, Drew.
Yeah,
Giving us
my
hope.
goodness.
Oh, Page won't be happy, Drew. If he don't remain at Bayern Munich, Page he won't be happy, you know. But one day, Drew, one day we can only dream.
Please, one day
that Harry will come back. Let's see. I think we're deluded, by the way, thinking that he is going to come back, but you never know. You know, one day it might happen, Drew. It might happen. Yeah, Tom says when Kane wins a major, i.e., the Champions League or the World Cup, he'll return home.
Please, I'm with you, Tom. Please,
Please,
I'm begging and praying, and if you believe in all that.
And then Pages come straight back in. I love the drama. I'm trying to give it the drama, Sheriff, in the voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's have one more attempt with Bayern, Page. He says, see if we can give Harry a UCL.
I wanted you to win it this year.
Yeah, me too.
I wanted you to get past PSG in the semi, and then Harry Kane have an absolute stormer in the final, score a hat-trick at least. You beat him 4-0 in the final. I'd have been over there I'd have been over the pub with a Bayern Munich shirt with Kane on the back, and that would have been even sweeter from my point of view.
There you go. There you go.
I'm not saying I'm better interested or nothing, but
well, you know. Claire says there's so many holes in this squad. It's embarrassing. All I can say is, Claire, it reminds me of a cheese grater.
Yeah, Swiss cheese.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's how many holes we've got, Claire. But, you know, it can only get better, Claire, hopefully. If it don't, we could finish 18th. Then we're in puppy doo-doos.
No. If you go down, well, in fact, you click the comments, mate. You've been doing it. But
go on, click on what you want. I know where I am. Go on.
I've just, it's only a few below yours.
Yeah.
I heard something about this.
Yeah, I saw this the other day as well.
That was yesterday, I think, or the day before. I saw that.
Yeah. Ex-Spurs as well, Pete. But there you go, mate. I wonder where he'll
Claire's
go.
got a question in the next comment down.
What's that?
If you want me to click on it. There you go. That was the next one. That was the next one down.
Oh.
Not footy related. My car is going tomorrow. Only getting 1,000 for it. But should I go and get it washed?
Personally, if it was me, for the sake of a £5 round a car wash or whatever it is, yeah, I would. But that's me. That's me.
Yeah.
You know, it all depends when maybe the last time it had a wash, Claire. If it was a year ago, then maybe.
Then I'd say most definitely.
Go and just give it a spruce up and then they're not coming and trying to knocking you down a bit more, Claire.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And all that business.
If you get at least it looking a little bit sparkly,
respectable as such.
Yep, at least a little bit sparkly. Then
I would, Claire, but that's me.
Maybe the whole bag of sand will be coming your way.
And Pete says straight underneath, definitely not Claire. Let the buyer do it. It's whatever, Claire. Wow. It is. It's true. If you can be bothered, Claire, yeah. If you can't, then it ain't the end of the world, is it?
Well, I'll be honest with you, mate. I never took my motor through the car wash for months, mate. When it was winter time, when the winter finally decided to finish, and we had that little bit of sunshine and that, I looked at my car, mate. It looked like a pile of mud.
I can just go down a bit further. Because Claire's, where is it here? I just saw it. Yeah, it's a garage. No, don't wash it, Claire.
No.
If you're part exchanging it, Claire. If you're part exchanging it in a garage, let them do it. Let them get on with it because your car's probably gonna go wherever anyway. They may not sell it from there. It might go elsewhere. So worry about it, Claire. If it's PX.
But I guarantee you, if they give him what you said they're going to, it will be up for quite a bit more than that.
Maybe.
That's the way businesses work.
Maybe. That's it. Just cleaned it out. There you go, Claire. Happy day.
There you go.
There you go. she found hundreds of pens. Look, hundreds of pens in the car.
Here we go. And we were probably talking about him then. The comment under it, I'm not sure if you're allowed to bring that up. But
What's that?
I
Yeah, I will be. Don't worry.
Yeah.
And I'll read it out as well. Because at the end of the day, Kate's never changed from this.
No.
Give her due, right? She recognised early on that this geezer is an absolute weapon, right? So, as Kate says, Lange, in capital letters, the wanker, sorry if there's any kids listening, out, useless prick. There you go. I had to say it just once.
I am astonished that lettuce wasn't mentioned on there.
Well, yeah, that'll probably come in a bit. Don't you worry about that, Sheriff. You know, Kate's on it like a car bonnet, as they say. As far as Lang's concerned,
I would have thought so.
Ghosted says he can imagine us selling Vuskovic to Brighton and then ending him up at Arsenal or Chelsea. You know they'll keep him for a year or two if it happens. Ghosted,
and then sell him on for like 80 mil or something. Yeah, it'll be because you know what, Brighton, they normally don't spend 30 million on a player, though, do they? It's normally like between 5 and 10, and then sell them to Chelsea for about 60, 70.
Yeah. There you go. Kate's just thanking us for her squeeze. There you go. Anytime, Kate. Big up. Morning to you.
Oh, here we go. And the one under it as well.
Here we go.
Yes,
here we go.
Yes.
I'll leave this to the sheriff. This is his department, Joe. So over to you, Sheriff.
Well, Debbie Harry was at Glastonbury, as I've already said, it's not far from me. Not that I've ever been. I've never been in my life, and it's literally Pilton, because it's not in Glastonbury, it's Pilton. It's probably 15 miles from me. I can see it. If I walk to the top of the hill up there, mate, I can see Glastonbury Tor and that. But Pilton is on the A37, and that road, don't go anywhere near it when Glasgow's on, because it's an absolute nightmare. But I've never been. But Debbie Harry or Kim Wilde, all I've got to say to that is yes, please.
I've just got to take a swig of tea before I read.
Because Kids in America was on the radio yesterday, I believe, when I was at work. And
Brought back memory, Sheriff. Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Ghosted said we got fleeced by Everton. 60 million for a Richarlison. That weren't fleeced, mate. I could use a much stronger word than that. I won't. But fleeced is being kind, I think.
Yes.
Ghosted.
All I got to say is
words with Machina Joe. Ghosted.
All I got to say is at least Dick Turpin wore a mask.
Well, there you go.
You know what I mean?
And this next comment as well, I'm going to bring this one up because Pete says, talking of 80s and 90s pop stars. Sorry to the ladies in the chat. I have to read it. He says Belinda Carlisle.
She was alone now.
4 tissue standard.
I was about 13, 14, so it was a few tissues. That's all I'm saying. I think we're alone now and all that. Yes.
He most definitely was.
We all remember this. And this is a true story. I think I kissed a girl at a school disco when this was on. I know I did. I can't remember who the hell it was. It's a long time ago. I can't remember yesterday. I'm sure. Yes. It was the 2nd or 3rd year disco, mate.
Is that it? You kissed her?
At school. No. Well, we won't go into too much detail. Obviously, mate, it's a family show.
Well, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I didn't want detail. It was just that I thought you was going to enhance the conversation a little bit.
No. I was, you know what you're like when you're like 13, 14, a bit shy. And this girl come over and grabbed me by the hand and started dancing with her. And there you go.
Lucky you.
Obviously in my year at school. And
lucky you.
And the rest is history.
Yeah.
Mind you, I think I'd probably had 2 litres of cider by then.
Well.
You know what it's like. You know what it's like living in Somerset, mate.
Well, yeah. Ghosted says Bournemouth done us for Solanke, 60 mil. Lee's done us for Gray, 40 mil. We get fleeced all the time. Tell, 40 million.
Yes.
Who else? Any more you can think of? I can't even remember.
Ndombele.
Bear, 25 million.
Ndombele was 55 mil.
Yeah, Ndombele, McDonald's man. He was 55 mil.
55 mil.
I'd say our scouts have got to sort themselves out, really. That's what
they got to
I'd
have a look in the mirror.
Yeah.
They got to have a serious look in the mirror.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Daniel says, morning, Daniel, if I haven't said morning, or if we haven't said morning, I should say. Morning to you, mate.
I think we did earlier.
He says, let's be real, into Vuskovic proves in the sink or swim, he's still an unknown.
Yes.
You seem better thrive and then bottle it when they come to the Premier League.
Exactly. Yes, I agree with that completely.
Sink or swim, sink or swim. It does happen. It does happen.
Had so much smoke blown up his backside for the last year or two. So much smoke. He's had that much smoke blown up his backside. You think there was a fire under him? But he's still an unknown. He is still an unknown. Very unknown. And what if I said that has made you laugh? True. Oh, I thought you were laughing.
No, I've just read a comment and I'm like, all right. I've got to read this out too. Yeah, go on, you're all right.
No, but that's all it is, though. He's had so much smoke blown up his backside. But is he truly ready?
No one will know. No one will know. You'll find out if he goes to a Brighton or something like that, and if he's playing week in, week out. And you'll see if it's the best 30 million you've ever got or the worst 30 million you've ever got, or whatever the figure will be, if it's true. If it's true, by the way. Kate says get that tool out of this club. Lang the wanker out.
Yes.
Can you see him selling a project or Vinay come to that? Both out. Enoch only worried about loss of money.
That is what they appear to be interested in historically. And I'm not saying they're not now. But from my point of view, it's up to the fans to put pressure on them. And so they don't take their eye off the ball. Which is why if the protests start again, I'll be one of the first ones. Well, depending on trains and that, because whenever I plan to go to London, normally the trains are on strike.
Oh, that's their usual thing.
It's the usual thing. It's going to be this day, and there's this train strike, and I got to go via the world to get there. Instead of taking me 2.5 hours to get to London on the train, it takes me like 7 or so.
Yeah.
The bloody thing's over and done with by the time I get there.
Yeah, absolutely. Ghosted says everyone wanted tap sober and VDV had no problem coming from the Bundesliga, but apparently it's not good enough league now. Guardiola signed for City from the Bundesliga. He absolutely did. And if you've got it, mate, you've got it. Don't matter what league you're in, I don't think. Anyway, don't get me wrong, Ghosted. The Premier League's the hardest league in the world, right? As for physicality and stuff like that, right? We all know football's changed. Right, which it has over the last, 15, 20 years, right? There's players out there, mate. They've just got to be scouted at the end of the day.
Oh, yeah.
It is what it is. I don't know what to say, mate.
And we have a few weather reports coming up here, mate.
Yeah. Here we go. So it could be raining here if it's raining in Sheffield.
Raining in Sheffield.
No, it's not raining here yet. Still very overcast. But,
there you go. Pete in Bournemouth. Very sunny. Yeah. Well, it is still here. I can see one cloud out of the window. And Claire is saying, nice here.
There you go.
Don't know where you are. But we don't need to know where you are. But there you go. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No. I was just saying that. I was just going to click that one. It was only the one above.
Yeah. Paddy needs to be stopping because he will be snapped up.
Yeah, immediately. He should have been signed as soon as the final whistle went against Everton.
Yeah.
There you go. That's where you were.
Ghosty says, I don't get the Bundesliga slander. Xavi is like 5'4" and weak. No wonder he couldn't handle the physicality. Vusko is 6'4" and clearly physical enough for this league. He's definitely a man in a young lad's body. Ghosted. He's a big old unit, isn't he? To be fair.
The only thing I will say about him though is he's not been there and done it yet, has he?
No.
So he's very much an unknown. But it's like I said, with the amount of smoke that's been blown up his backside, then I'd like to think he'll make it, and I'd like to think it'll be at Tottenham. But he's still an unknown at the moment.
Love this comment from Jula as well. We was talking about Enoch and the prices that they've paid for some of the players. As she's talking to Ghosted, she says they got fleeced like a flock of sheep. They need herding back into the fold. Bunch of incompetent twats.
Now, I'm surprised I never come up with that, mate, seeing as round here there's loads of sheep.
Well, yeah. I love it, Drew. I love that analogy.
Yeah, that really is a very good. I'm disappointed in myself. I never thought of that. So that's all it is around here is farmland, sheep, cows.
Yeah.
Mostly sheep and cows. There's like a lot of dairy farms around here as well.
There's another happy birthday for Marianne from
Clem. There you go.
And Marianne saying, thanks, Cookie and the Sheriff. I will celebrate quietly. You celebrate how you see fit.
Now, the last thing I heard about Norway is not very cheap to go out and celebrate too madly anyway.
Oh, is it expensive like Sweden and that, Mark? It's expensive in Sweden.
Any of them sort of Nordic countries up that way, it's very expensive for alcohol. And I think what it is, because some of it, you got to remember the north of them countries stay dark for like 3 months. In the winter, the sun will go down and then come up for like 2 months, 3 months. Depends how far north you go.
Hang on a sec.
But I believe Marianne is in Oslo, so she don't get 24-hour darkness.
I believe so. Kane's too old for the Premier League, guys. Let's be real, says Pete Chambers. The Bundesliga is a 2-horse race most of the time, so little effort needed. I think you're putting Harry down a bit there, Pete.
Yeah, well,
I've got to say,
could we expect any different though?
You know, but then saying that's from Pete the Gooner. Fair play, Pete. But Daniel comes in and also says Kane ain't coming back. This ain't Teddy Sheringham 2.0. We were just, I think his name come up, Daniel, and we like well, obviously you'd have him back. Do you know what I mean? But we know it's probably not happening. But we were talking about the old Premier League record and if he had come back to break that, and would it be at Tottenham?
So I believe he's only 40, or it might even be 30 something, mate.
I don't know. It's about 40 anyway.
Do you want me to Google that as well?
Yeah, it's up to you, mate. Kate says, Marker, she heard that Barcelona wanted him, Harry Kane.
Or it could be Vuskovic. It's one of them two.
Well, it could be Vuskovic, yeah. It could be. Yeah, that's fair. Stu Boy's in. Big up to Stu Boy.
Big up, Stu.
Hope you're well. I'm still looking, people. Sorry, I'm just looking for so many. There you go. Pagey says, just give Harry what he wants at Bayern's. Geez, what are we doing here? So, Harry obviously wants a few quid more, and Bayern maybe are saying, look, you're getting enough, mate. But if his contract's up, then he's going to barter a little bit, and he wants a few.
Right, I have the answers, mate.
Go on then, mate.
Alan Shearer,
yeah,
has 260.
Yeah.
Harry Kane, 213. So what we're looking, 47.
47, yeah.
47.
Two good seasons, maybe.
2 seasons.
2 and a bit, yeah. But there you go.
Well, 48 to beat him.
People are talking to each other. Marianne on her birthday says, "Idiot wanker, lange out." What can I say? And there's a disclaimer in the chat: no tissues were harmed. There you go, from Drooler there.
I'm not talking. That's
Found a member of the Mark Army is in the
Yes,
chat.
Mr.
YouTube
Taylor.
member, Mr. Taylor. Good.
big up.
Is it afternoon yet? No, it's still morning. Still morning.
Just
Good
about.
morning, Mr. Taylor.
And Mark
Hope you're
Army.
well this morning. Big up to you. Kate says, I can't see anything really changing under this shabby lot. They have no ambition to make this club, to make this club to its potential. Just to make sure we are not 17th again, we'll probably be 16th with this lot. Enoch out. Kate has no faith in Enoch whatsoever.
As much as I share your sentiments, when I'm on here, sometimes I make guest appearances now and again. Now and again, I do like to throw that bit of optimism in there. But I know deep down in my heart and in my head that it's never going to happen. But for once, I'd just like them to act like a big club. Act like a big club. Try and improve us. Because I haven't mentioned this for weeks now, but this is what the bloody stadium was built for. To get us competing for things and boost us up the league, sign the top players, pay the top wages. And since the cash machine has been opened, we've done none of it. We've regressed. Every year has got worse in the 7 years that bloody place has been open. So
there you go,
just
mate.
once. I know being on it, because me and Mark have done plenty of shows where it's been Enoch this and Enoch that and get out my club. Mark even smashed his picture up over Enoch. Right? But like now and again, I just like putting a bit of optimism in there. Have they changed? Ask the question. Doesn't mean I love them. Let's get that in there. Does not mean I love them, because I certainly never will do. But for
by the way, I didn't buy that one off Joe Lewis, just to let you know. And I've got my hashtag down there, paintings for sale. This is my new picture for people that didn't realise. I've had a little change round, and Johnny Stokes put me in touch with a great man, Graham Roberts, and Graham had a picture for sale, and obviously his replica medal is there as well, and the picture's signed, and from obviously the UEFA Cup win in '84. So big up to John Stokes for that, and
so
that's
you
my
actually
pride and joy.
contacted Graham Roberts.
Say that again.
You actually contacted Graham Roberts.
Well, John put me in touch with Graham, and I emailed him and said to him I wanted the picture. How much was it? He told me. I put the money in his bank account, and the picture arrived. I don't know when it was, early in the week, I think.
Yeah, it was sometime this week, wasn't it?
Yeah. So it was just as simple as that, and it's there, and yeah, beautiful, and it's all the more special to me because I was there. You know, I was at the game. I was at the final that night, up a shelf. So, you know, yeah, it's great. Really glad I purchased.
I know you've told that story probably 100 times since, but that must have been absolutely mad that night on the shelf.
Sick up there, mate. As the kids use that word today, sick.
Because that place, the shelf, the few times I stood on there, that used to rock at the best of times if it was a normal game.
Mate.
No matter who Tottenham were playing, that place, you could feel the shelf shaking.
Yeah. Well,
you could feel the concrete bouncing.
Yeah. It must have been well built, Mark, because I tell you what, there wouldn't have been an atmosphere like that. There was like that on that night up there. I would imagine. No, I've never seen so many people celebrate just in the little area that you're standing in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People, I mean, there was grown men crying. You know, we won the UEFA Cup. And
Yeah, but you've got to remember as well, that time as well, we'd won 2 FA Cups in 3, you know, in 3 years before. So we were sort of used to sort of being successful. Can you imagine if the old ground was still there and it was like it was and we'd won last year's UEFA Cup there? People would have been having heart attacks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know, because you've got to remember in 84, a trophy was not a thing we had to wait 20 odd years for.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, it was a very special night anyway in my lifetime. And obviously I'll never forget it. But yeah, so yeah, that's where that comes from. Big up Stokesy for that.
It's like I said, I would have been 13 and I remember watching it on the TV.
Yeah.
With the old man.
Yeah, yeah. Hang on a sec. Oh, Paigey says she'll have the Bundesliga and La Liga over the Prem all day. And is that because of the Paige? I don't know if you can answer this further down. Is that because of the style of the football now and like there, and the style seems to have changed here and be a lot more, you know, all shoe football from a lot of the football clubs? Probably, but I'd like to know why you think that is, Paige. Interesting.
Yeah.
Norm, big up, Norm. Morning to you, mate. Paraguay defence was still at Disneyland last night. I wonder why.
Well, there you go.
Interesting, Norm. Like it.
But America,
old mate Russ is in. I ain't seen him for ages. Russell over in Australia.
Big up,
Russ. Big up to you, mate. He says more interesting opinions. He says I'll be happy to see Danzo and Takai go to retain Vuskovic, who has good experience for his age.
Ooh.
And he's on the up.
Yeah.
Well, Takai, mate, up.
Yeah, him definitely. Him definitely. I got to disagree with you about
Danzo. I think he's like proper old school defender, Russell.
I like Danzo.
You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, he ain't the greatest, right? He's not like, oh my God, look at Kevin Danzo. But he's got a long throw going for him, Russ.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he can head a ball. He knows how to defend. That's what I like about him. And you know, he'll go up for headers and he won't just win the header. He'll stick the shoulder in as well and let them know, like proper old school. Do you know what I mean? That's what I love about him. When the chips are down, Kev's there.
Shall I tell you who Danzo reminds me a lot of? And I know he's not a defender. The player you have on that picture you were just talking about.
Oh, Robbo?
Yes. Have it. It's a sort of have it, isn't it?
Yeah, well,
when he goes in for the challenge, there's the have it with it as well.
Yeah, it's just like
I'm having the ball,
mark, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm having the ball, you, whatever's in the way, the referee, the linesman, it doesn't matter. You're all getting it. Yeah, you're all getting it. I'm heading the ball. And
it used to be part of the thing, Mark, back in the day, you know, your manager would be in the training room, in the dressing room, before the game. Do you know what I mean? And I only played amateur on a Saturday afternoon. Do you know what I mean? It was a decent level, but the manager would come in and he'd say to me, Cookie, and I was playing centre half for Epping at the time, right? He'd say to me, Cookie, this geezer up front's a bit tasty. We'd be playing like Hasbro Bank or whatever. He'd say he's a bit tasty. Do us a favour. First time you're going up for header, just give him a dig.
Yeah.
Just give him a dig. Let him know that you're not messing about.
A little one in the ribs, mate.
Whatever. You go up for the header, put your in the back of his neck at the same time, whatever, between his shoulder blades, whatever, Mark.
Just let him know you were there.
It's just part of the game.
Just let him know you were there.
And it's not like, I want to kill the geezer. It is let him know you're there. You're not going to let him get away with anything, you know? And it's all been took out of the game, Mark. I think that was all part of the game.
Yeah.
Back in the day, the psycho bit, you know, the psychology bit of you know, the centre forward thinking, is he serious or what? Does he know who I am? Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
Yeah,
and you know,
yeah,
all
yeah,
that sort of
yeah.
thing. And yeah, it's all part of the game, mate. Or it used to be, anyway. It used to be. Let's have a look. See who's in. Hang on, because you're all chatting with each other here. Oh, this is interesting from Paige as well. She puts, "I'll take the championship over the Prem." That's a proper league, Paige.
Well, that is a proper league. I'll give you that. Because that's why I was terrified when we was like dicing with it. Because if we went down there, we weren't coming. Well, unless Enoch got their hands in their pockets, we weren't coming straight back up.
No, there is that. There is
That's
that.
a very, very difficult league.
Very difficult.
And there's some half sensible teams in there as well.
Yeah. There are. And they all play for each other, Mark. That's the thing.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
I noticed that about Stoke, you know, when I went and watched Ashley Phillips a couple of times last season. And don't get me wrong, they were doing well, and their confidence was probably right up, you know, because they were up in the higher echelons of the league.
Yeah.
But you know what, it's weird. When I've been to Spurs, I haven't been on ground level, and like as in to watch the game.
Yeah.
And sorry for rambling on, people, just trying to explain a bit. But the couple of times that I went to Spurs last year, I was up in the, you know, up where Phil P sits.
Yeah, that's halfway up, isn't it? It's not right at the top.
Not right at the top, but it's quite a way up.
2/3 maybe of the way up.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway. Then when we were losing to Nottingham Forest and I had my hissy fit, do you remember? And like
Stormed out the ground.
Well, I didn't storm out the ground. I just went out to the bar area because I had to calm down. I was like, "What the hell's going on here?" Do you know what I mean? And you know, everyone's in their seats. Oh, come on, Spurs! You can. I'm like, what the fucking hell are you lot doing here? Are you watching the same game as me? You're sitting here. You know, has no one got anything to say about what they're watching? Watching our team disappear out of the league. And I just carried on walking down the stairs. Anyway, Dan was there with me and he looked at me and said, "You can't say that, Cookie." Well, I did, unfortunately. And I went down and calmed down downstairs. I was raging, Mark. Honestly, I
bet you were, mate.
I was fuming, right?
Yeah.
And I went downstairs into the bar, calmed down for a little bit for 5 or 6 minutes. And then I walked back in to where you would go back up the stairs to your seat again.
Yes. Yeah.
Anyway, you know where the people are sitting in their wheelchairs and that.
Yeah.
There, just there at the bottom there. So anyway, just as I was coming through the aisleway, the security guard was there. And he said to me, he said, "I seen you weren't happy coming down the stairs, mate." I said, "No, I'm not happy, mate." I said, "This is a load of bollocks. What's going on here like this?" I said, "Is there any chance I can just stand here, mate?" I said, "To be honest with you, I want to watch it the rest of what's left." I think there was about 15 minutes left by the time I'd come back. I said, "I just want to watch it at sort of at the right level, at pitch level." I said, "I just want to see for 10, 15 minutes what." He said, "Mate," he said, "it ain't no problem. As long as you're not causing any problems, you can lean up against the fin there and watch the game." I said, "Cheers, fella." Anyway, he knew I wasn't there to cause problems. I was just angry.
Furious.
And, I watched the rest of the game for the 15 minutes. Now, don't get me wrong, Spurs were already losing 2-0 by this stage at home to Forest.
Was it 3-0 at the end?
We lost 3-0. They scored. Yeah. They scored in injury time, I think, as well. We were rotten that day.
I think that's kind, mate.
We were shocking, mate. Right? You could see that Forest were also in a position at the time where they were getting dragged in, right? We all knew if we can get these 3 points, they're in the shitter, right?
With us.
That you know, mate, we were dire. So
and
anyway,
don't forget, mate, that they had the bus parade before the game, didn't they?
Well, so anyway, I went and watched this last 15 minutes, and again, I know we was already 2-0 down and right? When I go to Stoke and watch Ashley Phillips and that, I sit on ground level and watch Now, I know the atmosphere is different. I know there's not as many people in the stadium and so on and so forth, right? You can hear everything that's being said on that pitch if you're sitting sort of close to the front.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was on ground level, mate. This kid, right, Ashley Phillips, all I could hear was him bawling at players, yeah, for 90 minutes, right? All I could hear were other voices going on round the pitch in the lulls of the fans cheering and you know, the quietness. I didn't even hear that at Spurs when it was quiet, when I was standing there.
Yeah.
So if the players ain't even talking on the pitch, what chance have you got?
No, the club.
You know, and that's a basic. And when people say to me, Cookie, why do you get so wound up about it? It's over little instances like that where I've spent 15 minutes standing and watching and listening at Spurs. Didn't hear a thing on the pitch apart from the goalkeeper a couple of times, I believe. Yeah. But then when I'm at Stoke, it's all I hear.
Yeah. Well, I'll be honest with you, mate. Even I've been a few times to Tottenham, like the new ground. I'm talking about the cash machine.
Yeah.
I've been there a few times. And you sit in that south stand that holds 17,000 fans. And I can't believe how quiet it is in there. How many would you say was in the shelf all them years ago? 4? 4, 5?
Yeah, about 3? That, I suppose.
3 or 4?
Something like that.
If you weren't singing, you had people staring at you, thinking you were an away fan.
Yeah.
Honestly, I told you, I've been sat in the south stand a few times, and there was a bloke playing Candy Crush on his phone when the game was going on. There was some bloke, because I was where Ellie sits in the riotous bit over by the corner, by the east stand. And there was a bloke sat next to me. He didn't say a word, not one song, nothing. I was right up the back, above where Phil P sits, around further up than where you were, right up at the back. And there was a bloke in front of me playing Candy Crush.
Yeah.
And I stood up and I shouted, "Come on, you Spurs." And I had people staring at me, thinking I'd escaped from somewhere. And I'm like, and I sat back down and I thought, what the fuck am I doing here?
Yeah.
They're saying the fucking Tottenham that I used to go and watch. The whole ground would be bouncing. I remember sitting in the park lane at the old ground, mate, and that used to bounce. That's when the shelf was gone. We used to get tickets in the park lane, upper or lower, and it used to bounce in there. Honestly, the new ground, soulless. The club, over the years of them owners, the soul is drifted away from the club.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That's my honest belief.
Yeah. Listen, it's going to... If this club will ever get back to how it was, Mark, pre this ground being built, I don't know. I don't know if it'll ever get back. No,
it's never going to, mate.
To, you know, I don't know, it will sound a bit weird, but look, I love Tottenham. They're my football club, right? But how I used to feel about them back in them days, right? The 80s, right? Not just because they were winning, but about how the club's being run. Yeah. Obviously, as you get older, you take more notice of what's going on, not just on the football field, about everything, right? But I've seen the club not being run particularly well when they was winning these trophies back in the day, and now I'm seeing an ownership that don't know how to buy good football players. And
I'll add to that, my personal opinion is don't give a monkeys away to football.
Well, there is that as well, mate. There is that as well.
You know,
I've jumped down a load of the chat, so I'm sorry if anyone has joined and I've missed you out. I know that I can see here at the bottom. Rain's popped in. Big up to Rain.
big up, Rain.
You, mate. Hope you're well. And Dash has popped in from
big
India.
up, Dash.
So big up
Dash.
to you, Dash. We'll say good morning
Good
to
evening.
you.
Good evening.
Yeah. Listen, I know it's pub day, Sheriff. We're going to wrap up now.
All right, mate.
We're going to wrap up. We're back on in the morning. Listen, all of you, still 85 of you in here. Do us a favour. If you're up in the morning by 9:30, get us in your ear holes or on your telly or whatever it is. Please make sure to sub to the channel.
Yes.
Really important to us, people. Sub to the channel and
the likes and the
like
likes
stream as well.
and the hype thing as well. I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
but
you've got the
allegedly
hype,
you
the
can
comments.
hype
You
the
can leave
video.
comments. If you want to leave any comments when the video's finished, stop being live. You can leave comments. We'll get back to you. We'll always get back.
Hang on a minute. You'll get back to him, mate.
All right. Well, I'll get back to
By
you.
the time I look at him, mate, you've already answered.
There is that.
That is the truth. That is the whole
I do
truth.
try as soon. Well, whenever I've got my phone in my hand, I check to see if anyone's left a comment. So that's just how that works. So big up to everyone. I know you've had a good old chat as usual in here this morning in the chat. So big up to all of you. Do us a favour on the way out, peeps. If you haven't hit the like, please do. It's so important. Sub to the channel. That's as important, but do both. And, happy days. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 9:30 for Sunday's edition of the Breakfast Brunch. Happy World Cup Day, everyone. And Sheriff, anything you'd like to say before we go?
Brazil, who I got on Ben's Wheel of Corruption, are 11 p.m. tonight.
There you go.
So if I'm still alive, or awake, should I say, I may tune in. It depends how many Amstels get consumed over the pub. So I would say probably not.
Probably not. But he'll do his best to be here at 9:30 in the morning.
I'll be here for 9:30. Well,
ish.
I'm not promising anything.
Big up, everyone.
Yeah, big up.
Have a great day. We'll see you all in the morning, 9:30. And as always, come on.
Come on.
You
You
Spurs.
Spurs.